Okay, we're going to be watching Halftruth, who is playing Widow and then swapping to Soldier. And just read what they said. This is Silver 1 on Route 66. Played Route 66 last night. Felt like we were the better team on our attack. I started as Widow and we dominated point A attack. Afterwards, we got hard stuck on point B. I tried swapping to Soldier, but it felt like we could not confirm kills as a team. I definitely tilted and turned my brain off for a bit, but rewatching the replay, I couldn't figure out what changed so much between point A and point B. Does someone mind watching my team's attack of this and giving me thoughts on better swaps for a comp that is just spamming chokes to the point where our team never gets a good attack again? Okay, so based on the request, I'm not going to be watching the first half when Half-Truth plays defense. I'm only going to be watching the offense side. So starting out playing Widow, you have Diva, Reaper, Soldier, Kiriko, Moira. This is a very random selection of comp. Not necessarily so synergistic, but you know, it's okay. It's over. Got a good kill right there. Good headshot. Kill. I mean, Diva's definitely making a mistake being there. Like, after the Soldier dies, there's no reason for Diva to keep playing that far up. Diva has to back up there. Peeking. Oh yeah, third kill. Alright, so you're pretty much dominating here. Over flicking.
Payload is advancing.
Another kill. Yeah, I mean, you're basically winning this whole first point by yourself. So, if I had to guess, right, ahead of time as to what is likely to happen, I bet the other team just simply plays to actually respect the fact that you can hit shots as Widow, A, and B, the angles will be different. And because there are a lot more choke points to be able to get up, to get shots in as Widow, and just a harder, better cover for them, right? Every point in Overwatch is designed to give further defender advantage as you move on, right? The easiest point to take is the first one, right? Point 1, then the next hardest to take is point 2, and the hardest to take is point 3. Right? That's just the way the game is designed. So it's going to be tougher and tougher for you to get kills. So it also could just be you falling off. Also, it's pretty surprising that they're actually able to just absolutely wreck that Soldier. Pretty surprised you're in Silver. This is actually very good aim. This feels much. I mean, granted, the other team is like not making it so hard for you, but there's a very strong consistency to your aim. That I think is very, very good. And I think this would not be out of place in, like, let's say, Diamond. Of course, you need to do everything else correctly, and that will get trickier. Okay, so you're being super aggressive here. You're very extended right now from a lot of different angles, right? For example, imagine if there's a Widow who came out of spawn, right? Granted, you could have tracked and realized, okay, you heard a Junkrat, you heard the Soldier, you know there's not a Widow, / like you might have hit scoreboard, but I'm going to guess that you didn't do that. Also, the Kiriko could kill you coming out of spawn as well. So you're super, super extended here, which means that you may die for this, and then lose your advantage. But you know, you get out. Junkrat spamming, you don't respect that mine. You could easily have dodged it by just scoping and walking all the way. So you notice, like, it's just much harder to hit shots now, right? You have relatively limited cover. They have good high ground control. They have lots of possible cover. They have lots of possible angles to shoot you from, and you're getting spammed to all hell. So this is a big difference between the second point and the first point. Where the first point, you could play way far back very safely, right? You played over here, you got to pick, you're completely safe. Like, there's no pressure on you shooting from here. Then you move over here, and they're already falling back. You're able to just shoot them in the open. Then you go up here, you continue to shoot them. Like, they're not putting any pressure on you whatsoever. Now it's just much harder. It's similar to the way you think about, like, in basketball, right? You think about free throws. You know, basically all NBA players, even the worst NBA players, will shoot 90% plus from the free throw line in practice, right? But when they're in the game situation and they're tired and they're, you know, and they're achy and there's a lot else going on, they'll start missing free throws. Same thing for three-point shooting, right? A lot of NBA players, like the good ones, will shoot literally 90% plus from the three-point line in practice. But in games, shooting 40%, which is less than half of that number, is amazing. Right, shooting over 40% is like phenomenal, like one of the best of all time if you can keep that up through your career. The reason is the enemy team puts a lot more pressure on you to make shots, right? They're up in your face. And you're definitely struggling with that right now, right? So you're like shooting far less, you're panicking, you're taking damage, you're walking around, like you're being a lot less just good, efficient with your time. All right. So definitely some staggering going on right now. Okay, you're dead, you're lost, Lucio lost, you have 3 people still in, Risa popped ulti. Right? Even though your team is not here to capitalize on it, so even if she pulls in the whole team, like, what are they going to do? Right? The team just staggered. You guys really need to reset here. Alright? You lose your Mercy late. Makes the stagger even worse. Right, you might die here. If you die, that makes the stagger even worse. Oh boy, you're going to die you, and now you've made the stagger even worse, right? So as a result, your team is basically non-stop staggered for probably, by the time you get back, 40, 50 seconds. You've lost effectively a quarter of your time because of just everybody being dumb, right? Including you. Alright, Mercy pops Valk, goes in. Again, team is going in without you because this is silver and everyone is staggering. So you're coming into the party late. Put a mine up, but frankly I think you have no chance of ever getting triggered. Helix hits you, right? So again, like a big part of it is like you're not able to hit shots because you just don't have time. You don't have time, right? And you're getting pressured in these small choke point areas, and your supports are not able to heal you because of everything else that's going on. Mostly because you're staggered, but also because just like you're not synergized with them. So for example, if you came out main, it would have been easier for your supports to heal you. Now, is it the wrong choice to go here? No, absolutely not. I think taking an opposite angle is good, but I would be very careful here. When I saw the soldier helixing, I would have dodged for sure because I would not expect to get healing anytime soon. And you're running back, not recognizing the Mercy's trying to come heal you. And now you're wasting time. You break line of sight on the Mercy. Right? Your Mercy ends up dying, right, while trying to heal you. Like, again, look at it from the Mercy perspective. Right? Mercy sees you're injured. She tries to come heal you. Right? She's like, oh, what the heck? Then you break line of sight right there, and she's like, okay, I guess I'll go back out this way. This is like 100% your fault. Okay? And then she eats random spam and dies. So, like, could you avoid that? Yeah, but, like, you're definitely culpable for this.
No one can hide.
You pop ulti? Is this a good time to pop ulti? Well, they're down 1, and you are down 2. If not 3. You're down 2 right now, right? But, yeah, you're down... Yeah, you're down 2 right now, they're down 1. So you're popping ulti, so you're expecting to really carry here. If you're going to pop ulti, right? You have to get 1 pick basically right away just to make this an even fight, and you get 1 more to get an advantage. But again, if you hit no more shots after that, you effectively give your team no advantage because you're not adding any value. So you really need to get like 3 kills here. That's like the onus of playing Widow. You really need to get like 3 kills here very quickly within probably 6 or 7 seconds to win this fight. But you don't. So you're being chased by the junk. Your aim's just not as good as it was at first point. I think you would have killed that junk on the first point. Again, more misses, right? So you're kind of cold now. Kill D.Va, you made it easy for you when you jump. Overly aggressive, didn't check this right corner, soldier kills you. You also could hear the soldier there. Okay, so rolling that back. You can hear him sprinting towards you. For sure. Absolutely big mistake for you to do that. Like, you are, as you pointed out, tilted and just being so aggressive. Every life you just run straight back in like on autopilot, as is the rest of your team. This is why everybody's in silver. You're not giving any time for your hog to like make any space for you. You literally died in front of your hog. Why are you shooting the D.Va right now? Like, what? Oh, you're playing soldier now. Okay, but still, why are you shooting the D.Va? The D.Va's not going to go down anytime soon, right? The D.Va has 2 supports on her, and she has defense matrix and she has armor. The D.Va's not going to die here. Shoot like the soldier, for example, right? Shoot anybody but the D.Va. Right, great. Like, you did 150 damage to the D.Va. What does it matter? She just heals back up, so the supports get ulti. You eat that shot. You put heal station, but not in a position that you can use it after. So, for example, if you came up here and put heal station down, that'd be much more effective. Obviously, you risk the Junkrat like killing you instantly here. But if the Junkrat's not tracking your movement, putting heal station right here is very strong. Arguably fight winning. Right? But now without heal station and no supports, this is really poor tracking, right? I think you easily kill that Moira there. Miss, hit, hit. Like, you see, like, you hit like a third of those shots on a Moira who was just walking in a straight line backwards. You have to hit those. As DPS, you have to hit those. If you want to climb, you gotta hit those. Right? You also had Helix the whole time, I believe. Yeah. You could have just Helixed right away and shot her like three bullets and she would have died here. Alright, so you've done too little for too long, you're super low, right? You pop heal station, again, not in a position where you can help the fight. It's great that you're healing in here, but like the fight's over out here, right? You're just not participating. Everyone else is like in deep, like super committed. You could just walk up here, put a heal station down, and you'd probably be fine. Anyway, you're gonna heal here. Completely outscenes with your team. right? Team all dies because again you're healing instead of getting any help from your supports, right? Which is mostly your fault, not theirs. Now you're getting burned down here. Hopefully you don't get staggered, which you very well might. You're gonna get this mega, but you can still get pinned in here for sure. They chase you down. They do. And you live? Okay, you barely live. Okay, but you force Zarya bubble, which is really bad. Zarya bubbles you just to prevent you from dying, which is an understandable bubble, but that is a very bad bubble for Zarya, who is now not going to be able to get energy off of it. So you've also screwed up your tank.
That's better.
Okay. I don't know what the plan is here. Alright, so let's follow this. So you're like, okay, I'm going to take the off angle, which is good. I think this is the right call, right? Going here to the left, either high left, low left, I think both of these are good choices. Now that you're over here on the high left, like, okay, for the record, you can actually just wait here. Like, they're going to have to come backwards. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be able to stay alive forever. Like, I would just break these railing and kind of get ready for them to come to the back. But you're like, okay, you run forward. I still understand this. This is okay. If you want to play here, you're like, okay, get a kill, fine, fine. This is still fine. I would stop right here. But then you decide, oh, I'm going to jump over here. If you're going to do that, why don't you just go through the interior? You know what I mean? Like, you could have just gone here. Why did you do all this whole thing? Like, why'd you waste so much time running over here and exposing yourself to risk? Like, you jumped through their team. Again, better teams would just kill you for that. Okay, lots of shooting. Reasonably good tracking there. Again, another heal station, not in the place where it can help you. Healing heals a lot. Heal station heals a lot, first of all, right? Now you don't have any heals, right? Again, the team's in. You don't. Man, you're just so impatient. Like, you have Visor too. Like, this is a great Visor opportunity. First of all, I would have, finished the healing right here. Like, your team's still in. Like, give your team a little more time. Then go out here, pop Visor, and kill everybody. This is like the easiest Visor opportunity you're ever gonna get as a soldier. Eat a Helix. And it's over. Right? It's like, technically this fight's still going, but you've lost ult advantage. You're dead. Like, your team's not gonna be able to do this. Like, there's already multiple people down. All right, coming out once again. Let's keep in mind 3 people are respawning right now. You are running in the front. Maybe killing finish healing trap. Decide to take this off angle. Again, you are gonna be at the front of the attack right now. Right? You see how your Zarya is not doing anything right now to create space. Now, that might be Zarya's fault, but it could be just the fact that Zarya takes time to get there, right? She's not a fast hero. She's not like a Winston or Diva. She's got to walk over there, okay? But by coming out this early, you're going to attract all the attention for the opposing team, which can result in them burning you down, especially if you don't have supports with you, right? So, Zarya's in now. I think this is a reasonable Visor opportunity. I think I would be worried about the tire though, right? So the moment that goes off, I look left and I'm like, I have to kill the tire. Because the tire is going to come for me and it's going to kill me. Like, it's stationary. Like, you have a huge opportunity. Like, easy, right? You have Visor on and everything. Like, easiest, mind kill of your life. He does it within view of you while you have Visor on. This is the easiest tire kill of your life. And of course, you die, right? So he both kills you, right? And he prevents you from getting the ultimate. Then he goes and kills, I think, your Moira there. And now you've lost the game. So, what is it that prevented you from winning? First of all, it's not about your hero choice, right? You can play any hero into pretty much any situation that's over and you can win. What is it that changed between attacking point A and point B? Number one, the other team didn't respect you as Widow, but partially because they didn't know you were going to come out as Widow, right? That's the attacker's advantage coming out of spawn at the beginning of the game. They didn't know you were playing Widow. You were hitting your shots super, super hot at Widow. Like I was saying, like, you can play that well consistently, you're easily going to climb a diamond. No problem. I just don't think you can hit that shot consistently based on everything else that I saw. So yeah, you came out super, super hot, hitting all of your shots. In point 2, they respected your Widow play more. 2, the cover is better. 3, they put more pressure on you, right? Just by nature of the choke points. It's harder for you to get clean shots. You're under a lot of damage pressure. After that, there's a whole lot of staggering where you're completely out of sync with the rest of your team. You guys are constantly trickling in one by one over and over and over again. And then when you finally switch to Soldier, I think your overall Soldier play was extremely poor. I don't think you got a single kill as Soldier. Now I think about it. Yeah, I don't think you got a single kill as Soldier over, I don't know, 2 minutes of play or whatever. I don't think your aim was particularly good. Your heal station usage was poor. Your positional play was poor. Your timing was poor. Your helix rocket was poor, and your visor was poor. So it's really hard to win a game if you can't get kills or execute as soldier. So yeah. Did your team really do anything differently? I don't think your team. I think your team basically played the same. I mean, that felt like silverish gameplay to me, right? Along with the staggers, kind of like trickling in over and over again. If you want to climb, you have to be better than your teammates, right? You have to be better than everybody else in the game. That's how you climb. My advice would be just don't get tilted. Like it happens. Like sometimes you run a widow, you're like, okay, what's not working? You switch to something else, right? Play calm. Be patient. Give time for your tank to make space. Because even if your tank is bad, they will still make space by the fact that people will be shooting at them to kill them. You know what I mean? Like that alone, it's just like if you play Counter Strike or Valor and other games, baiting your teammate, even your teammate can't hit the broadside of a barn. The fact that the enemy team shoots at them gives you an opportunity to get a kill, right, and trade for them. Same thing for tanks, right? Ultimately, the enemy team will shoot at tanks. They have to shoot at tanks sooner or later. And when they are shooting at the tanks, that's the time for you to go in. But I mean, the micro details of your heal station usage and your aim and your your helix rockets, the fights that you choose to take are all things that I think you can easily improve upon and get better at. Hopefully that's helpful.